Hey everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. Sorry I was late. I don't know. I got a phone call. I was talking to the wife. You know the story. I mean, tell you life gets in the way. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you're doing great. Really appreciate everybody joining here for the live stream. It really means a lot to me. And today, what? Hold on. What in the world happened? Okay. Whew. Technology. There you go. I was getting some sort of a backfeed echo. All right. So everybody, guys, gals, anybody watching this, Disco, guys, seriously, Disco is literally effing flying. So many people are talking about this. So, like, seriously, I want to share the screen here. Give me a second. How do I do this? Nope. Hold on. There we go. Can everybody see? Okay, that's a little funky. Let me see. Bear with me, guys. Something got messed up on this. I was playing around with these settings. Can you guys see okay? Can you see the chart? Can you see everything okay? I guess that's okay. All right. I'm gonna go with this one. I apologize. Let me see here. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Okay, let me get over here to the chart. Everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. So here we go. So Disco, guys, $2.7 million market cap. There's some crazy people covering this. Like I said, I saw the other day that Crypto Banter on the live stream, they were talking about this. There's some other great KOLs, great influencers talking about this. Like I said, we all know Crypto Goals. He's been covering it. We have Win All Day Crypto. Many other YouTubers have been picking this up and talking about it. And it's just a matter of time. And this is the thing. This is what I talk about, getting in front of people, the recognizing of a product, right? Studies show that people need to see a product about 10 times before they really start to buy it. So like if you're out there, if you're doing a marketing campaign, whether you're selling a pair of shoes, whether you're selling, marketing a cryptocurrency, whether you're selling pizza, whatever, somebody needs to really see that image and they need to see that brand about 10 times before they're like, okay, I need this. I need to add this to my portfolio. And that's what we're getting here. Okay. That's why I'm saying Disco is ready to pop. Now, this is not financial advice. Do your own research and do your own due diligence. But I'm telling you, this thing's going to go parabolic because too many people are talking about it. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean, that it's just that it's getting in front of people. And like, just because if people haven't bought it today and they keep seeing it and they happen to see a little bit of a retrace on the chart or whatever, they're going to buy. They're going to buy the dips. And you can see that with the token holder account. So like right here, it's almost 1,500 holders. Yesterday, this was 1,300 holders. I mean, when I started talking about this, it had 700, it's like 680 holders or something like that. So this is important. This token holder count right here is very important because it's growing. And that means you've got 1,500 people when they see a dip and they want to top up a little bit on their supply, they're buying. Okay. So this is important. Okay. So keep all this in the back of your head. And seriously, I mean, for me, Disco has so much potential. I want to show you a couple older projects that are in the Matt Fury narrative. I want to show you Andy, and I'm going to show you Landwolf. And they've really just been trading sideways, right around this $40 million market cap. So Andy had some crazy run ups. I mean, it ran up to what? 300 million, and then it ran up to almost 350 million. Crazy sell-offs. And this is an old coin. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Andy. I like Brett. I like the boys club. But you can just see this thing's really been not doing a lot. It's kind of been trading sideways. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you is the bubble maps. I want to show you the bubble maps on Andy, and I want to show you the bubble maps on Brett. Now, this doesn't look so bad, but when you do the magic wand thing, all of the wallets are really connected, right? This wallet's connected to like 10 wallets. This wallet's connected to like 5 wallets. Even these wallets are connected to 3 wallets. Most of the wallets are bundled if you really start looking in at it. So is that team? Is it a cabal? What's going on here? Okay, so that's just something to keep your eye on for Andy. Now, Land Wolf, on the other hand, Land Wolf, same thing. You know, had that crazy run, ran all the way up to like $250 million market cap, tanks back out here to the $25 million range, and a couple small pumps, but realistically, kind of just trading sideways for a long time. This from March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I mean, that's a lot of sideways action. Okay. And that's fine. But what I wanted to show you was the bubble maps. I wanted to show you this is that, once again, at first glance, it doesn't look so bad. But when you do the magic wandy thing here, look at this insane bundle like this. I'm going to just come over here. Get out. Come over. Come here. It's too many. I can't pull it. It's too big of a load. Come on, get out. Come over here. So you start pulling out these bubbles. There's not a lot of token holders left when you start pulling all of this stuff out, all the bundles, right? Then you can really get a clear look. I mean, even these are all bundles. Look at these. Look at these. These are all, I mean, it's kind of crazy when you start to look at it. So Land Wolf, I got to say, is a little, I mean, this is the 3 bundle. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So this is definitely kind of a cabal, right? And they can work. And I'm not saying you can't make money in those types of things, but what would you rather buy? You know, something like this that's stagnant. These guys right here, these guys that are holding these bundles, they've made a lot of money. Whoever this is, they've made a lot of money, and they're probably sitting on a beach somewhere drinking Mai Tais and pina coladas, you know, watching the sunset, and we're all waiting to see when this thing's going to pump. So I mean, and that's just kind of the reality. Oh man, I haven't been sharing these screens. Oh my God, guys, I'm so freaking sorry. Can you bear with me? I'm sitting here rambling on. I'm sitting here talking about Land Wolf. I'm talking about Andy, and I have not been sharing the screens. I apologize with all of my heart. You guys are sitting there having to listen to me talk about all this stuff, and you're like, what the hell is John talking about? You see, I need like some sort of like a little electric zapper when I'm doing something wrong that I get shocked, and that's how I'll learn, you know. So look, Andy, my goodness, let me go over this really quick again. So Andy, look at this chart. Ran up here 350 million, a lot of sideways action, you know, holding at like a 36 million market cap, but pretty much sideways for the last since March, April, May, June, July, August, and now we're up in here into October. Not much movement. Okay. Let's go over here and look at the bubble maps. Like I said, bubble maps on Andy, not so bad, but you do the little magic wand thing. There's still quite a bit of bundles. There's quite a bit of bundling here, but it's not so bad. I mean, I can live with that, but you can still see like, you know, 5-6 bundles. This is all bundles. This is all bundles. I mean, it's quite a lot when you really start to dig into it. Okay. But the one that I felt was just crazy is Land Wolf. Land Wolf is just something on another level. So like I said, same thing, had a nice run, ran up to like what, 250, 260K market cap, trading sideways here right around this, you know, 25, 26, 30K market cap, just, you know, sideways action. Okay. Once again, for a long time, what's this, from March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, you know, I mean, so it's a lot of kind of sideways action, not a lot of movement, not a lot of activity in the communities. Okay. So bubble maps here on Land Wolf. Now, magic wand, this is where it gets bonkers. Like, look at this. Look at this bundle here. I mean, you start pulling out these bundles, you start pulling out these guys, and there's not much left. And this is what I was saying. These are the guys that had this bundle right here. You know, the reason that they're not talking about, the reason they're not promoting Land Wolf much right now is that they're all sitting on a beach somewhere, drinking Mai Tais and pina coladas and watching the sunset. And we're all sitting here wondering when somebody's going to start talking about Land Wolf and when it's going to start to fly, and they're just, enjoying themselves. So, because like I said, that's what's left when you kind of pull out the bundles, and even that there's bundles in here. This is a bundle. This is a bundle. This is a bundle. This is a bundle. And these could be early token holders. I'm not going to say that's not, but that's next level. That's all I'm going to say there. So, if I had to choose, if I'm choosing between Andy, Land Wolf, any of the other kind of OG, Matt Fury plays, I'm going to pick Disco. I really am, because like I said, I'm going to come back over here and make sure I'm sharing the chart so you can see what I'm freaking talking about. I apologize about that before. So it's got it's a $2.6 million market cap right now. I mean, it's holding like a boss, and we all know the markets have been going just crazy the last few days. I mean, there's been so much fear in the markets. There's been a lot of sell pressure, and I mean, up 34% in the last 24 hours. Disco is holding like a champ. And it's just one of those things. It's going to break out. It's going to go absolutely parabolic at one of these points. And I want to show you the bubble maps for Disco, because in comparison to the other projects, like, it is not bad at all. Like, seriously, you got one little bundle here. I mean, that's not bad. And you got another little bundle here, and that's it. I mean, the rest of these are token holders. You got a couple, probably people with some individual wallets, a few different things. And this is fine for the team to have this, or, that's totally fine. I'm very good with this, but this is by far the best looking bubble map out of all of the, projects I was just talking about, between Andy and Land Wolf, Brett, like all of those types of things. Disco has the potential. There is no reason. I mean, seriously, this is a 10x away. This is a 10x away from getting to Land Wolf. Disco only needs to do a 10x, and we could take over Land Wolf. And now, once that happens, guys, gals, that's when you start to get the FOMO. That's when people really start to jump in there, and they're going to start to, like, it's going to get recognized. Like, okay, this is taking over Land Wolf. This is taking over, Brett, or this is taking over Andy, whatever it might be. Whatever, the different coins. That's when you're going to get crazy amounts of YouTubers talking about this project. I mean, there already are crazy amounts, but when you start to take over some of these bigger projects, that's when you're going to see this stuff really go crazy. So anyways, Jaco, thank you. Let's see here. Got a few comments here. Singer Disco to the moon. Yes. Hey, why are you barking? I'm trying to have a live stream here. My dogs are excited. They probably saw a butterfly. I have 11 dogs, by the way. I have an eco hotel in the middle of the jungle, and I have 11 dogs. So bear with me. I feel like Ace Ventura. I wake up in the morning, and I just have like animals all around me. I got geckos and dogs and birds, and that's a little insight into my life. I'm just reading through the comments here. Disco is going to reach 10 million market cap easy. I mean, within the next 10 days. I agree with you, Garrison. I agree. I agree with that. I can totally see that happening. The RSI bullish, this is going to break out. Yeah, once again, I agree with you. I definitely do. MVH, Disco is going to blow up. Don't miss this train. That's right. I agree. Disco is going to dance its way to the moon. It's going to have a Boogie Nights. That was a good movie, Boogie Nights. Screen not shared. Jaco, I know. I feel bad about that. I do apologize. Dexter G. Is this Dexter from Dexter Morgan? Are you? I just actually got done watching the new Dexter Resurrection. It's actually really good with his son, where he's in New York and stuff. Like, super awesome series. If you guys don't have it, on Paramount Plus, absolutely amazing series. If you liked the Dexter series, so Dexter, you just made me think of that. So Disco is starting to fall like early days. Pepe. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Disco, I get the early Pepe days in Disco as well. Like, it's a vibrant, like, buzzing community. Telegram is buzzing. The amount of coverage, the amount of people that are talking about it, like, I can see Disco doing some crazy things. I really can. So where is it going to hit? I mean, I could see, like I said, 30, 40, 50 million dollars. I mean, easily. That's where my brain goes. 30, 40, 50 million. Those are easy numbers. Those are easy targets. After that, the sky's the limit. We'll hit those hundreds. It really depends on the bull market. It depends on the cycle. It depends on a lot of different things. But seriously, there's no reason. When I look at Andy and Land Wolf, and I look at some of these other ones, like I said, $200-300 million. What's the difference between Disco and Andy? What's the difference between Disco and Land Wolf? In my opinion, nothing. It's a newer coin. It's from the newer book. It's strong. People like fresh new coins, right? I mean, I'm not saying that old coins can't pump, but it's harder. It's kind of like getting grandma out of bed in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, they're sitting. It's just hard to motivate them. It's hard to get them on fire. Like, it's like, yes, they can move, but it's way easier to get the young blood, the new vibrant community. Disco, so Disco is new. From the new book. There's a lot of stuff out there, and I really think that we could see Disco do some serious numbers this forward. It's my own personal thoughts, my own personal opinions. So, I don't have a crystal ball, but for me, when I look at the chart, when I see what's happening here, like I said, it's holding like a champ. $2.7 million. I mean, this thing's ready to break out. I mean, it's ready. It's ready. I think if we can get this to hold at like a $3 million market cap, that's it. It's just going to absolutely break out and go parabolic. I mean, it's playing with it. It's playing with 2.7. You see, and it needs to hold right here around that 3 million market cap for a little while, get a little bit of sideways action, and that thing's just going to go boom. So, hey, who just sold $2,100? That's it. It's a buying opportunity. I'm going to suck some up. But anyways, everybody, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Are there any other projects you guys want me to look at? Anybody want me to look at anything in particular? If not, I'm going to go pull up some charts that I'm interested in that I want to look at, but feel free to post something here that you would like me to look at, and I will pull it up for you. What's SPX 6969 doing? Pull this out. Let's see here. So we're holding at a 300 and I remember. Get this chart looking a little better there so I can see it. Let me get it on the 5-minute. There we go. God, I hate all these things. Come here. All right. So look, we had a nice little run up here to 450K the other day. Some sell-off. The market started to tank down, but we're holding good at that 360K market, 350, 360K market cap. It's been running that for some time. Had a few little dips here last week. It's really been holding that 350, 400K market cap. I mean, I'm all the way back here into October, mid-October, October 5th. Look at this, 1st of October. I'd say from October 4th until now, so over a month, it's just basically flatlined. A few little dips, but holding strong. It's really, really holding strong. They're like I said, they're active. It's growing. They're getting good engagements. And like I said, I always talk about it. I put this next to Dowge. I put this next to SPX 6900. It's in that same narrative. And it is way easier for SPX 6969 to 100x and get to a $36 million market cap than it is for Dowge to 100x, and get to 2 billion, because that's what it would take. It would take for Dowge to get to, 100x is a $2 billion market cap. So, and the same with that, for SPX 6900, I mean, it's like at $1 billion market cap. I mean, what's that going to do? Maybe a 5x, right? So for me, I pick narratives. I look for narratives. I look for opportunities. And that's why I really, really like SPX 6969, because it's the same narrative as SPX 6900. It's the same narrative as Dowge, but with much lower market cap and strong team and strong community. And it's holding a floor. It's been consolidating and trading sideways basically for a month with very little, dips. I mean, yes, they did some of the market crashes and some different things. People have come out, but then it looks like they come back in. So just food for thought, something to think about. That's what I see with SPX 6969. What do we got here? Manchester. Next Pepe, guys. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Still very low market cap. I agree. It's definitely it's the next big narrative, I think, in the Matt Fury meme narratives. I think that we're going to see Disco do very, very well. I think this will easily get into the $20-30 million market caps. I think from here, our next real milestone is $5 million market cap. I think that can happen quick. And to be honest, like I said, with the people that are talking about it, the influencers that picked this coin up and it's on their radar, there's no reason that we can't see this hitting that $10 million market cap, I think, within the next week to 10 days. I mean, that's where my gut goes. That's where my brain goes. That's what everything in me is telling me. Is like, guys, it's just got that magical feel. It just feels like it's going to go parabolic. That's what it feels like to me when I look at it. So I am bullish. I'm excited, and it's just a matter of time. It really is just a matter of time. So what else is going on? I want to look at what's happening with the markets. Give me a second here. Let's give me a second, guys. There we go. Let me see. Can you guys see this? I just want to make sure I'm sharing the screen. Yes, I'm sharing the screen. All right. So, geez, brutal. 110. So Bitcoin took another big hit. This is actually the first time I've opened up this chart today. So Bitcoin's down. Everything's down. I mean, so look at this. That is just impressive. When you look at this and you look at what's going on in the market as a whole, Ethereum's down in 7 days, down 10%, 24 hours, down 2%. I mean, Bitcoin, same thing, down 9%. You start going, XRP is down, what, 15% in the last 7 days. It's just a bloodbath. You got a few of them that are kind of sideways trading. I mean, man, oh, those are stable coins. Yeah, I mean, everything's down. It's just silly. Very, very crazy. Okay, so markets are complete in the gutter. And then, like I said, I bounce back over to Disco, and it's insane. I mean, it's up 29% in the last 24 hours. It's on a complete upward trend. I mean, it's just bonkers. I really think that Disco is the best performing cryptocurrency in the last week or 10 days. There's no hands down. There's no other way of putting it. I think I would be hard pressed to find a better performing cryptocurrency, not meme coin, cryptocurrency as a whole that has been holding up, moving up in market cap, and getting us as much exposure and growing. I mean, token holders. I mean, like, imagine that. We're in one of the largest crypto dips in history. $19 billion liquidated, and we've doubled our token holder count in a week. Let that sink in. I mean, how fucking bullish is that, everybody? That is insane when you think about it. When you really stop and digest that, like, normally when you have those types of dips, there's so much fear. Nobody's investing in anything new, and we have 700, 800 new token holders within the last week. So we have 800 new crypto investors that have jumped in on this, and the price action has just been phenomenal. So if that doesn't say bullish, I don't know what does. Seriously, that's just insane when you start to think about it that way. It's absolutely crazy. So like I said, what can Disco do? the sky's the limit. I am just so bullish on this one. So, yeah, like this was just a really quick video. I wanted to do a little bit of a disco update. I wanted to show you guys where it's at, where my mind is at. I really appreciate you all joining. I really do. So thank you for leaving those comments. Please leave some thumbs ups and check out our Patreon. I would love to have you over there. We do have a great community. Like I said, we've called, you know what? Let me look at Trash Coin. You know, we didn't look at Trash Coin. Let's see here. So Trash Coin is doing well. $2.5 million market cap. Once again, markets kind of took a little bit of a dump, but it's still holding. Like I said, it's holding this floor. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. When I look at, I want to do the whole chart. Here we go. So this is pretty much the whole run. It's been trading sideways since August. Okay, August, September, October. Look at that, almost 2 months, 2.5 months of sideways action. It's just consolidating. But the thing is that they're posting regularly. It's a strong community. And it's a strong narrative. And there's a lot of big KOLs that really like this coin, including myself. Like I said, if you want to get in on this stuff early, we called this at 120K market cap. 120K. We're at like over somewhere back in here, like, yeah, 240, somewhere right there. That's where we called it, 120K market cap. And this thing ran up to $15 million market cap. Insane. 120x gains for our Patreons, and anybody that got in early on that one. So congratulations. So like what I was going to say is, if you guys want, join our Patreon. I have it pinned here. It's in the chat. It's in the YouTube. You can find it on our Telegram, our free Telegram chat. Get involved, join our community, follow us on X, and we'd love to have you over there. So anyways, the other coin I want to check out, like I said, that I love is Shitcoin. Let's see here. There we go. All right, nice. Came back up to 1 million. Yesterday I had a little dip. I think Shitcoin has so much potential. I think it looks to me like about that. I think we're going to find a floor for Shitcoin right around that $1 million. And that's what I was been talking about for the last few days. Where's the floor? Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? Where is it going to find its floor? And I think $1 million is probably going to be kind of the new floor for Shitcoin. And so I think accumulating in that range, you know, if there's some little dips, you know, snag it up. And I think if you're looking to get an entrance into Shitcoin, I think, you know, right around this range, you know, that 850, 900 to, you know, $1.2 million market range. I think that's a good entry for you guys. And it's one of those things. I think Shitcoin can go into the 30, 40, $50 million market caps this bull run. I really do believe that. It's that simplistic style. It's like fart coin. It's like stupid coin. It's like shit coin. It's like trash coin. It's like, it's got that narrative of simplistic understanding, and it's fun. It's a great community. They're making like 20, 30 posts a day on X. Let's go over to their X. I just want to check it out. Shitcoin is just, they're animals. They're monsters, man. They're just posting left and right. And I like a lot their art, the different things. There's so many people from the community posting, and just, it's just nonstop. 4 minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago. Look at this, you know, videos that people have made 23 minutes ago. I mean, 26 minutes ago. It's nonstop. 10 million market cap whale. I mean, like, it's nonstop 1 hour ago, and they're getting good engagements, and it's just getting exposure. And like I said, it goes back to that marketing rule. It's like, you need to kind of get on people's radar at least, you know, 8 to 10 times before you really can sell a product. Crypto is no different than any other product. It's no different than Coca-Cola. It's no different than whatever, you know, a restaurant, McDonald's, a pair of sneaky Nikers, you know, sneakers, you know, Nike or something like that. Like, that's why people pay for our ads and marketing, because you've got to put your product in front of people. 8 to 10 times before people are like, I want that. I need to buy that. And it's the same thing. So when you have a community like Shitcoin that's just pumping out the post 24/7, it's getting exposure, and it's only a matter of time before it really pops and goes somewhere, So that's what I think about Shitcoin. Shitcoin trash. Hold on here. Who else? Disco is going to go parabolic. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree, Michelle. 100%, hands down. And then, yeah, you were asking about trash, Shitcoin trash. Next, then they're going to go skyrocket. Yeah, I mean, these are all great picks. They're great coins. They're great communities, great convictions. They're holding and they're performing incredibly well in this market, in these market conditions. Like I said, I haven't seen any other cryptos really doing what these are doing. And like I said, join our Patreon, get involved, because we called Shitcoin at, I think, a 230, I don't know, maybe 250K, 260K market cap, something like that. So once again, it did some insane X's. It did great for our community, and we'd love to have you over there. Man, Disco really is better than anything. I agree. Disco is awesome. Awesome. That's all I'm going to say. Disco is awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I'm going to go back to Disco chart. And we're just absolutely trending everywhere. Like, it's insane. So 2.6, holding like a champ. So everybody, I'm going to run. I got a few things I need to do this morning. I just wanted to jump on here. I wanted to get engaged with you guys. Make sure you're leaving me some thumbs ups, please. That really helps the algorithm. It really helps the channel grow. Please, 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 leave some likes, leave some comments. Tell me that my hair looks terrible, whatever. I don't really care. But those comments are great. They're much appreciated. And I do appreciate you guys joining. And sorry for my stumbling and fumbling around. I'm still trying to figure out the moving of the tabs and different things, but I'm getting there little by little. So thank you for bearing with me. It means a lot. And everybody, I hope you have a great day. Pick up some Shitcoin, pick up some Disco, pick up some trash, and let's dance our way to the moon. So everybody, have a great day. Don't forget to smile, and we will talk to you very, very, very soon. Take care, everybody.